So hi everyone, this is DomisLive and welcome to DomisLive News. Now, as you guys know, I did a video a few days ago and I spoke about Conor McGregor retiring from the UFC, and that sent a shockwave over the interwebs. Everyone was flabbergasted by that. And Conor McGregor responded to his retirement today, and I'll catch you guys up on that in 1 second. But he did say that his tweet that he sent out saying, "I decided to retire young. Thanks for the cheese. See you laters." He said that tweet was in response to the UFC wanting him to promote fights. Now, as you guys know, before every card, the UFC does host weigh-ins, press conferences, and different types of meetups where fighters are able to interact with fans. Now, of course, all of these press events do equal in better ticket sales, pay-per-view buys, and more attention for the UFC, which Dana White and Zuffa want. So after Conor McGregor tweeted out that he was going to retire from the UFC, Dana White said Conor McGregor left him no choice but to remove him from the UFC 200 card, because Conor McGregor did not want to promote the event. As you guys know, it is a huge requirement for all fighters to promote every event that they take place in, and Conor McGregor was reluctant to do so. Now, this is Conor McGregor's statement, and he does somewhat blast the UFC. And I'm going to read this to you guys. Conor McGregor said this today. "I'm just trying to do my job and fight here. I'm paid to fight, and I'm not paid to promote. I have become lost in the game of promotion and forgot about the art of fighting. There comes a time when you need to stop handing out flyers and get back to the damn shop. 50 world tours, 200 press conferences, 1 million interviews, 2 million photo shoots. And at the end of it all, I'm left looking down at the barrel of a lens, staring defeat in the face, thinking of nothing but my incorrect fight preparations and many distractions that led to this. Nothing else was going through my mind. It is time to go back and live the life that got me to this life. Sitting in a car on a way to some dump in Connecticut or somewhere to speak to Tim and Susie on the Nobody Gives a Fuck morning show did not get me to this life. Talking to some lady that deep down doesn't give a fuck about what I'm doing, but just wants some sound bites so she can maybe get her little tight ass a nice raise. And I'm cool with that too. I've been giving you all raises, but I need to focus on me right now. I flew the entire team to Portugal and to Iceland to make my adjustments and preparation and fix my errors I made in the weight and the cardio prep. With the right adjustments and the right focus, I will finish what I started in the last fight. I will not do this if I'm back on the road handing out flyers again. I will always play the game and play it better than anybody. But just for this one, where I'm coming off a loss, I asked for some leeway where I can just train and focus. I did not shut down all media requests. I simply wanted a slight adjustment, but it was declined. There have been $10 million allocated for promotion of this event, is what they told me. So as a gesture of goodwill, I went and not only saved that $10 million in any promotion money, I then went out and tripled it for them, and all in one tweet. Keep that $10 million to promote the bums that need it. My shows are good. I must isolate myself now. I'm facing a taller, longer, and heavier man. I need to prepare correctly this time. It is time for the other monkeys to dance. I've danced us all the way there. Nate's little mushhead looks good on a stage these days. Stuff him in front of the camera for it. He came in with no shit to do that last one. I've already done press conferences, interviews, and shot the ads before RDA pulled up. Maybe I'll hit Cabo this time and score some shots pre-fight with no obligation. It's time for me to be selfish with my training again. It is the only way. I feel the $400 million I have generated for this company in my last 3 events, all in 8 months, is enough for me to get this slight leeway. I am still ready to go for UFC 200. I will offer, like I already did, to fly to New York for the big press conference that is scheduled. I will go back into training with no distractions. If this is not enough or they feel I have not deserved to sit this promotion run out this one time, then I don't know what else to say. For the record also, for the USDA and for the UFC, my contract stipulations, I am not retired. So I want you guys to let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. And I'm torn because on one hand, right, all fighters have to do this press event and they have to go out to the morning show, to Kelly Ripa, this show. Like, they have to do that stuff. You see it every UFC event. Always the big stars go on this press run on these different shows. They talk to Conor O'Brien. They talk to this person, that person. It happens all the time. On the other hand, Conor McGregor has made the UFC a lot of money, but so has a bunch of other stars, whether it's Ronda Rousey, Jon Jones, Chuck Liddell, this person, that person. And all of a sudden, he's asking for leeway. He's asking for something that Dana White has never done with another fighter. Nate Diaz's brother, Nick Diaz, tried to pull the same card. You know, it was fight time, and Nick did not show up for a press conference. Dana White ripped him off the card. He's like, yo, get the F off the card. If you're not going to show up and promote, you're done. So Dana White's track record has been this way with every fighter. And it's in Conor McGregor's contract. All fighters must show up and promote. It's what UFC makes these guys do. They're not paid to promote, but they gotta promote. And the promotion that he does will equal more dollars in his check because the people who purchase these pay-per-views, the people who tune in to watch, the people who purchase these tickets will equal more money in his pocket. I do agree the UFC should pay these guys to promote. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've been hearing a lot of rumors out there, and I want you guys to let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. A lot of people have been saying that Conor McGregor knew that he was going to lose this fight, and what he wanted to do was he wanted to get himself off of this card so Nate can then fight someone else, and possibly Nate end up losing, and that way Conor McGregor would not have to fight Nate again. Now, what's funny about this situation is that no one told Conor McGregor to be a loudmouth. No one told Conor McGregor to bite the style of Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson, but he knew biting those styles would equal him getting more money. And that's what this guy did. So all of a sudden he wants to shut his mouth after he loses. But the reason we know about Conor McGregor is because of his mouth. It's because of him promoting himself. It's because of the UFC promoting him. That's the only reason we know about him. There's so many good fighters out there that don't talk trash, and yet no one knows who they are. They're champions. I bet a lot of you guys out there can't name every champion in the UFC. There's a bunch of guys out there that are champions and they don't run their mouths. And that's just what happened. And I remember saying this in my video the day that Conor McGregor lost. I said that once he lost, we were going to see a different Conor McGregor. We were going to see the real Conor McGregor, not this fake person that he portrays to be, because what he portrays to be in these promotions is not him. Dana White has said that, you know, the Conor McGregor that he sits down and he talks to is not the same Conor McGregor that we see on television. You know, it's an act. It's promotion. He and the UFC led us to believe that he is the most baddest man in the world. And I don't think he is. He's not pound for pound the best fighter in the world. I guess you can say that goes to Jon Jones. And I remember Conor McGregor saying that he was number 1 through 8. And number 9 was Jon Jones, and number 10 was Demetrius. So, you know, it's crazy, man. I want you guys to let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. I just find this whole thing very weird, man. Is this a huge UFC conspiracy? Is this just a Conor McGregor conspiracy? Does Conor McGregor believe that he's going to lose against Nate? And he wanted a way out of this card. And he knew that if he did not do any promotion, he was going to get pulled from this card. A lot of people are saying that right now. And a lot of Conor McGregor fans are turning against him because they feel that he pulled himself from this card with his actions. That's just what it is. And of course, if you're not the biggest fighter in the card, you know, some of these outlets are not going to want to have you on the show. But so hopefully soon we're going to find out what's going to happen. Dana White has already said that Conor McGregor has been pulled from this card, but he has not said anything after Conor McGregor has responded this time. So we'll see, guys. This is DomisLive. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm out.